Hello and welcome everybody to my first video on my channel. And honestly, I can't think of a better way to kick this off than to dive into my favorite game, Manor Lords. And in my opinion, it's the best city building strategy game out there, guys. If you think you know a better city building game than this one, let me know in the comments below so I can explore it, maybe in a future video. Now, here in my little corner of YouTube, I'm all about strategy, storytelling, and a little bit of chaos, just for that good measure. So let's kick into it then. Now we're starting as Hans, the humble lord who has a dream, a patch of land, and a whole lot of ambition. So we've got Hans. Now he's got a pretty cool coat of arms with the horse. Now we'll be building a thriving medieval city, hopefully, or he's going to run the village into the ground from where it came up, and the peasants with it as well. So make sure you stick around to find out what happens. So this is going to be the first episode of many. So let's get started then. All right, so here we are loading in. Now let's see what we come up with. Fingers crossed we get something good. So we've started off with our 5 peasant families. We've got Laurent, Lionheart, Kungut, Andre, Andres, and we got our what's his name? Peter. Oh, cool. That's so cool. We've got Nox named Peter. Let's have a look. Let's put it on pause. Let's have a look what we've got. So we've got an iron deposit. That's actually legendary. That's really good. We can get our deep mining for that. Oh, we've got a shoal of fish as well. Legendary as well. Rich deposit. Clay. Stone. What else? Nothing else. Animals. You know what? We're actually in a really good position here. Let's have a look. Can we grow anything? That's the second thing. Flax, barley, rye. We can grow rye, but rye grows everywhere. So gardening is not our forte in this side. Alright. So I think the first thing we've got to do is we've got to rename it to something more appropriate. The name for our village, I think we've got Hans, so it should be Hansburg. Hansburg. Beautiful. That's a more appropriate name for our earldom. So I reckon we get started. I definitely want to utilize this as soon as possible, and this, because that's going to be our main resources. So let's put industry around here. So we'll start with our logging camp. First of all, always start with your logging camp, and let's get it started. Let's get construction started, and we're going to need a saw pit. 2 most valuable buildings. They can be right next to each other. Alright, let's give them a look. So we've got this beautiful, look at all our villages. Let's watch it in cinematic mode. Alright, we've constructed our logging camp. Oh, it's half constructed, that's fine. Oh, we've got a new message. Let's read it. I've heard of your renown. I only seek to defend my rights and my honor against those who would wrong me. I hope you will not judge me by the rumors and the slanders that some may spread about me. Signed and sealed by my own seal, Hildebolt von Berneret, blah 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 blah, however you pronounce his name. Okay, I'm guessing that is our rival. Let's send him a letter. Actually, you know what? Let's ghost him. We'll ghost him. Let's close him. Let's not respond. Oh yeah. Hildebolt von Brunner. We're gonna call him the brunette. He's orange into it. Let's have a look. So let's see where our villagers are up to. We've got them building. What are they just standing there? I'm not saying that word. We've got Hans. Oh, Hans! We got Hans in Hansburg. We got 2 of those. We got Laurent. 2 Lorenzes. Okay. Albert, Andres. Alright, let's have a look. Let's speed this up. Now let us advance this. So I'm thinking that when we build this, we're gonna have our main city branch off this rock. So let's get him to start cutting that way. I'll have to assign a family later. We will assign a family much later to this. I'm gonna move the hitching post a little bit over here, I reckon. Let's move the hitching post to somewhere that's actually accessible. So let's build a road between these points. So roads are basically the train stations of this. This is how we're going to get everything transported. So we are going to have to build a little community here for our iron deposit. So that will come later. We will build the roads out to there. But let's first of all get all of this organized. Because I want to build a much better pitching post. Because at the moment we need 2 livestock. The key to the game is always get 2 livestock. As soon as you start, it will make your life so much quicker. Alright. Now let's have a look where we're at. Alright, let's have a look. So we're gonna assign a family there. Let's get a family in here. We need that to be there. That way we can get our hitching post upgraded ASAP. So let's go. We've placed an order for a oxen. So we do need to hurry up and build this. We need the saw pit to hurry up. Desperately. That way we can actually upgrade our stable. That way we can fit 2 oxen. As I said, better oxen. It's better to have multiple oxen. Now I reckon the next thing we actually target is the fisherman's hut. So I reckon we're going to build a road going in between these 2. And it's going to eventually join up. Actually, let's rebuild that. It will eventually build... Oh, come on, there. Okay, so it's eventually going to link up to this road when we one day defeat Hildebrand. Okay. Access to road obstructed, of course. Right, let's place that bad boy there. Oh, look at them all. Look at them all run. All the peasants doing their... One second, let's observe them. Yes, get to work. We must work, my peasants. This is not a place to be bludging. Yes, let's go visit the homeless people. Run. Let us run over. Dun 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 dun. Oh, okay, I can go inside the tent. Let's just stare at them from inside the tent. Menacingly. Look at us being menacingly through the tent. Oh, okay. Look backwards. The detail that has been put into this game is beautiful. Even for this much, it's so beautiful. Except for the faces of these people. Look at her. She looks like the ugly stepsister of Shrek. I like how we've just got 5 villagers who are just going to stand here. We've got Albert talking to Hans, Dorothy. This guy's just by himself. We don't like him. So we're going to build a granary here and a storage hut here. So we're going to build a... actually, no, we'll build one fishery, one granary, one fishery. I think that's the best course of action. Who cares about houses at the moment? They can live at the work. That looks pretty cozy. Okay, so we've got our fishing hut advanced. Now we're going to have our reserves set to 250. Okay. So look at them fishing. Wow. Okay, so let them fish. Stocks damaged by weather supplies, of course. What did I lose? Tools. That's not good. Am I losing more? I've lost all my tools. Fantastic. I didn't build a storehouse quick enough. Not enough wood. So now that we've got these bad boys getting trees and wood, we'll be able to build a bit more now. We are going to have to build the granary like ASAP. Okay, we'll build the granary. We've already lost the tools. We've lost all our tools, so there's no point of even trying anymore. Save our supplies.
Tried to carve me a new nipple. No hobble. Tomorrow, find a new home. Where are the pegs? Oh,
Alright,
there they are.
so we've had our granary already there. Beautiful. Now let's start our storehouse. Now I want our storehouse a little bit closer to this bad boy here, because it just makes our miners easier. So this one's going to be specifically metal. So we're going to move industry around this area, as I've spoken. So I think this makes sense to be in the middle, because I'm going to have a lot of I'm going to have 3 mining pits, deep mining pits. Plus I'm going to have trading posts here. I reckon it just makes sense that it's there. Actually, you know what? We'll move it. We'll move it. No, we will move it. I reckon it makes sense to be roughly around here. Happily in the way. So it's not too far of a walk. We are going to build the granary road. So I'm going to build a road going this way past the animals. So that way we can build our hunting camps a little bit closer, and there is a road for them to follow to get to the granary. Always useful. Very useful to do that. So let's get our fishery. Let them... Oh, wow, happiness is really low. Okay, let's get our happiness up a little bit. Happiness, happiness, happiness. Let's get some burgage pots. Wow, we're getting timber so slowly. Let's try a little bit more labor on timber. That way we can do some building before our peasants revolt and leave us. Hans is not doing a good job. We've got 39% approval rating. That's the lowest I've ever had in this game. Alright. Let's turn off the market stalls, because we are not going to be following through with that. We've got 26 fish, which is pretty good, to be honest. I don't know where this fuel is. It says we've got fuel. We've got 7 months of fuel, apparently. Right, resources stolen by bandit. That's not good. So we do... Let's see where this bandit camp is. We do have bandit camps somewhere. Okay. So we've got brigands down here. We can hire someone to take them out for us. In fact, let's have a look how much... We got no money. We're not hiring anyone. So they're just going to continue stealing fish from us. I think we can afford the fish, to be honest. We're at the point where we can build some burgish plots. So let's build them roughly around here. So that will be enough for 6 families. I reckon that's a pretty alright deal. Okay, so let's get that built. Get that started. Now let's bring the logging camp down to 1. So we've got 2 people building. 2 families building. We're going to bring homelessness to an end. We're going to build also a large granary and a large storehouse when we get time and the planks. Alrighty, so we have got our burgage pots built. So we've only got 3, so we are going to extend it. We do need expanded living space, otherwise there's no point. So let's get our expanded living space in all of them. That way we can actually fit in all the families. So this is going to make little huts on the side, which is good. But the issue is that when we go into industry eventually, you're not going to use these ones for houses. Because you're not going to put industry in them. Like, what are they? The metal shops and the bloomeries and that. Because it's going to consume both families. But with the iron deposit being so rich and we're processing it, it might be worth it in the long run. We'll see. But my general rule is don't do it. So I should have enough planks in this to actually upgrade. Nope. They've been lazy. They're not doing anything. Right. They're being lazy. They're not really building. They're just waiting. Pantry is full in the fisherman's hut. Because no one built the granary. It's alright. So the granary is getting built now. Very slowly, but it's getting built. So the sooner what are our requirements? We need 5 level 1 or higher burgage plots. That is not happening. So we've got our side here. Let's put some vegetables. Actually, no, we'll go chickens, because it doesn't matter how big the size is. I reckon vegetables? Yeah, we'll go veggies. We've got enough for 2 vegetables. 1 and 2. 2 vegetable patches. Get it over and done with. That way we've got some form of food coming in. Now, when we get to 50% approval, we will have the opportunity to get another family, which will be awesome. We can use that other family to go in the granary and actually empty the fisherman hut. Okay, so our large granary has been built and finished. As you can see, it's much nicer. That is a really nice building compared to the other one. It's crazy how big the change is. I wish there was another upgrade on top of this one, so you could hold maybe 5,000 or 10,000 space. That would be really cool. Hopefully it comes in the new update, but I doubt it. Alright, so Hansburg is going well. We're getting there slowly. We've got housing. We do need to clarity. That's the main thing. Now, I'm hoping this clears out quickly so we can actually get our church in there. Because I want to get that church as soon as possible. Okay, we've got planks now. We should have plenty of planks. Let's put a stop on our plank making. Got way too much. So you got to kind of control your families. So 44 planks will be plenty now. We're going to chuck a family in the large granary. We're not putting a market area for now, only because I want us to actually hold it. And we're not a big enough town to have a market area yet. I want them to focus on getting all the resources and supplies. Alright, let's use this opportunity to upgrade our storehouse. Alright, so let's build our burgage pot. Okay, that will bring that there. That'll be a nice little burgish pot. We need 4 timber, so we're 1 timber away. Fingers crossed. Now we are coming into autumn now. So we've just started autumn. So winter is approaching. We've got 10 months worth of food, but we've got no fuel. We need to organize that fuel, especially coming into winter because they're going to go through it. So our supply hut is getting upgraded now to a level 2. Right, we can build that now. Just like that, we have our new construction. So, our new large storehouse, as I said, again, looks much better than the first one. Like, it's a big jump, I think, between the small and the large. I just think it's necessary to upgrade it straight away. That's just my personal preference. So, let's have a look how our construction's going for these burgage plots. So this should bring us to our 5 burgage pots that we need. And we are going to build a wood chopper. So a woodcutter's lodge. Now all this industry is going to be moved eventually to other regions. So because this is going to be a town. I'm thinking of having the town right on the water. It'll be beautiful. I reckon it's going to be awesome. So I'm just going to move industry here for now, just so we can maintain getting rid of this forest here, because we need those trees for we need that wood gone so we can actually build a church there. That's the main goal. Yay! Now with that we've got our settlement level increased, Hansburg. So I reckon we are going to go down the charcoal burning. Charcoal burning is very useful. Very good for trading as well. Oh, we got a letter. Let's have a look at our letter. Let's zoom out. New message. A strong militia is paramount to the survival of any settlement. Luckily, a shipment of weapons has just arrived, and you will now be able to create your first militia banners to serve you and protect your people. However, we will need more weapons to equip all the people as the settlement grows, either by making them or importing them from other lands. Alright, let's form the militia. So what did we get? We got 20 shields and 20... So we got spear militia and 20 spears. So we've got 10... Let's raise them. Let's have a look at our army. Ah, I zoomed in too far. Let's have a look at our army. Let's raise them here. Form rank. Now, as their officer in charge. Yep. Soldier, you're missing a shield. Soldier, not good enough, but your courage will be noted. This guy's wearing a straw hat. So our militia isn't that powerful, as you can see. We've got 10 soldiers, but it's enough to defend us from maybe a few rogue bandits. Maybe if we're versing, maybe 5 of them. So we've got some sort of militia.
Come on, laddie. Come on.
Alright, and just like that, we've got our charcoal kilns. So let's add our people in there. No one unassigned families to guide the ox. We can actually remove someone somewhere. The granary doesn't need a worker in it all the time at the moment. We don't have a full logistics situation running around. Resources stolen. Bandits stole 2 pieces of wood. You know what? That's alright. I think we can survive. I honestly think we can survive if we lose 2 pieces. Alright, so they're gonna grab wood from right over here, and they're gonna burn it, turn it into charcoal. We got our production line ready. Now we've also got our cabbages growing. I just think that backdrop's so beautiful. So nice. What a beautiful backdrop. Alright, so we've got all that going for us. Okay, we've got our fishermen. Our fishermen are still fishing along. Look at him. Oh, look at all those fish. Where are you going, Lawrence? It would be nice if they brought it straight to the granary. It's right next to it, but beggars can't be choosers. So we are getting our fuel back, thank God for that. So our charcoal kiln is working. We've got 6 charcoal now. That is really good. Our next thing that we are going to build is our trading post, and then we're going to leave it there with our trading post built, so we can begin trade next episode. Next video we can build up on our trade using our charcoal kiln, and then with trade getting built up we'll reach our church. We are slowly getting rid of the forest here. Don't want to waste wood. So the trading post is going here, amongst the trees. I'm going to leave this video here. I want to thank every single one of you for watching. Now, if you find Manor Lords the type of game that mixes the brains with a bit of medieval grit, make sure you hit that like button for me. It's going to help me a lot, especially this being my first video. And if you feel even the tiniest bit entertained, maybe even subscribe. You won't want to miss out what's coming in the future of this channel, so what can I say? Anyway, I want to say a big thank you for everyone for my first video, and I'll see you next video, and we will build the church. See you guys.